Welcome to Javid Radio, brought to you live by the Javid Media Group. Tonight's hosts, Avi Sipperstein, John Eisler, Blake, and world-renowned comedian Mike Fine.
Good evening and welcome to Javid Radio. It's Monday night and we are live here at the Javid Radio Studios. I am joined tonight, my name, your host, Avi Sipperstein. I'm joined with a long-lost guest of ours, but always a host in the house, Mr. Mike Fine. Welcome back.
Welcome. It's great to be back, Avi. This is, I'm still a guest. I got demoted.
You got demoted.
I go away for like 3 months, and now I'm no longer anything. I'm just a guest.
You're a guest. You have to earn your status back.
Okay, well, it's hopefully I will.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Not much.
Yeah, I see garbage came
And left. We did a major cleanup before you arrived in honor of your arrival.
Okay, beautiful. What's been going on?
Well, not much. Actually, just for our listeners, Blake will be joining us very shortly, and of course, John.
Unfortunately, he's on a date right now. No, I'm only kidding. He'll be here in like...
And you haven't been here the last few weeks, but John has had some things, so he's been joining us remotely from his home location or from other various locations.
Could you be any more vague? What's things?
I have no idea. You can ask him about it tonight when he joins us on the air in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
We're streaming live at www.surrealradio.com. That's SYREAL radio.com. And that is also where you can go to listen to archives of the show. And the number to call, again, to listen to our program, in case you don't have it saved already, is 712-432-6553. Again, if you want to listen to us through your phone, if you don't have an internet connection, it's 432-6553. The number to call or text with any questions during the program is a different number, and that is 347-684-1155. Again, that's 347-684-1155.
Now, if people don't want to listen to us, how could they? Where could they do that?
They can go to Mike Fine. I think it's MikeFine.com, MikeFineComedy.com.
MikeFineComedy.com.
And they can be entertained by other things.
Yes.
So, Mike, where have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh, a lot's been going on in my life. It's I don't even know where to begin. It's I no longer give night Seder at Yesoda Yesharon, which they had to let me go. They weren't able to keep me. So I wish a lot of the Bachrim lots of Hatzlacha and good luck getting into Olam Haba without me. I've been working on a couple of TV pilots, and Mr. Avi Sipperstein was gracious enough to come down and detract from the pilot, so that was very nice. No, he did a great job.
Thank you. It was unscripted. It was improv. It was on the fly.
Yeah, it was really you could tell it was on the fly. He did an excellent job. And then I'm going to be making a television appearance next Thursday night. And if any of our listeners would like to come, it's going to be on Gotham Comedy Live on the AXS channel. It's probably like channel 2348 on your cable provider, but I
think you have to pay extra for it.
You should have to. That's but it turns out I'm going to be on there with a couple of other comedians, and it's going to be broadcast into 48 million homes.
Wow.
Yeah, the same amount Javid Radio's touching.
Yeah, we're getting close to that number. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the same reach, and also coincidentally, I happen to have. Sort of got engaged in that whole...
Wait a second, you're actually engaged?
Yeah, it happened. You know what happened? I went on Project Mesorah, and one of the perks of going on Project Mesorah is you get to go to such kfarim as like the Sfas Emes or Reb Chaim of Brisk, and that didn't really do anything. My mother actually had to walk to the Kotel for 40 days. And she didn't walk to the Kotel.
Hold on, are you engaged?
Yeah, sort of. But she took the.
When did you get engaged?
It's a whole long story.
I just saw you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but I wasn't engaged then, so it's I got engaged after that. She finally got back and responded to my text. And because she never checks her phone, that was the problem. So I had to send like a
Whoa, so
I
you're-
did a fancy Word document.
Did you have an engagement party, which I wasn't invited to?
No. They don't do it. No, we're gonna have a sort of like a baby shower slash. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, it's no, but it just happened recently, and it's yeah.
Wow, you seem really happy about that.
Yeah, well, whatever it comes. Yeah, why not? Fine.
Are you serious? Are you really engaged? Or you're messing with me?
No. I'm serious. And if you have children that are having difficulty finding their zivug, if there's a few spots left to go on Project Masoa with Rabbi Krohn, and you're guaranteed to improve your chances for your kid, finding their zivug.
Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy news. If I would have known, I would have prepared something to.
You would have had less of an option to eat from here. Nothing.
You should just know. I just want you to know that we were preparing for your big return debut to the program last week, because that's the information that we received was that you were going to be joining us last week. After your hiatus of all your performances over the summer, and we had a full spread over here of Izzy's barbecue, which is supposedly, it is amazing food.
Well, I wouldn't know because you had it when I wasn't here. So,
right, because you didn't show up.
Well, I was too busy.
Your re-debut. Were you getting engaged, actually?
I was too busy getting engaged, doing important stuff. But the thing is, though, also is that maybe we could have like a Seudas Hada'a now. It's maybe have like being very thankful that I'm no longer actually considered a part of the show. I'm just demoted now to a guest, so that relieves a lot of responsibility. And
now we talked about on the program very lightly a few months ago.
Yes.
You had a whole write up in the Post and other and other articles about your your hugging, your
cuddling, yes,
right.
Yes.
So is that still going? Is that
no?
Because that was like kind of where we left. That was when you kind of disappeared. You got really popular.
Yeah, I'm sort of still like a big deal. I'm actually wondering why I'm back here, but no, it turns out that thank God everything went really well. And, through that whole experience, I was able to find my Bashir. Avi helped assisting in that,
So this is I can actually, you're telling me that I could actually take unofficial credit for this?
So here's the deal. You need 3 matches in order to get into heaven. You got 1, and you work on 2 more, and you're good to go.
So I can take credit for this one.
I don't. Yeah, it's sort of gray, but you know what?
I got like a half a point.
You need all the help you could get. It's, so it's you have very little schar already. I would place my money on it. So it's I don't know what you'd be doing up there, but yeah. So I'll give you credit for why the heck not?
Wow, that is such great news. So,
but then again, my mother walking to the kotel
that also helped
for 40 days.
Did she really do that?
No, but I like to tell people she did. So,
wow, that is such amazing news.
She actually went shopping in the shuk, I think, for 40 days straight. So I don't know if.
So that might mean you might have food once.
She bought a lot of tchotchkes for God knows.
Wow. So who's the lucky lady?
Well, what makes you're so presumptuous that
I'm
it's a
assuming
woman?
That she's lucky?
No,
I knew it. I knew you were going to say
that's a woman. In today's day and age, please, it's that could be offensive. No, it's I'll tell you off air. It's maybe at a commercial break. You know what? Maybe I'll hold that information ransom till I see what dinner is brought.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Does that sound like?
That sounds like
But the real question is. I made a neder that I would get engaged, but I would not get married until Avi got engaged or married first.
Uh-oh.
So it's your turn to step it up a little bit, and caller 100 gets to go out with Avi. How does that sound? That's,
don't do that to me.
No,
yeah.
It's you come from a good family. Listen, I don't I don't even have a family. I was an orphan. I was an ohel till I was like 12.
I know. You had such a terrible upbringing.
No, it was actually great. It's no one telling you to go to sleep, no one telling you to do this, put on a jacket. So it was nice.
That's why it turned out so well.
Yeah, very very well adjusted. Yeah.
Wow, I'm still like a little bit in shock. This is like
why are you
really
in
great
shock?
news.
You know, it'd be shock if you were to say that Blake went on a date. You'd be in shock. I would.
That would also shock me.
I
But
would poop
chances
my
are,
pants.
are that Blake would call me beforehand and say, "Listen, I got this date, so I need your help. Help
Date?
me." You know, he would tell me, "I got a date planned. Where should I go? What should I do?" I would know about it. I just saw like 2 weeks ago. You didn't even make any mention of it. You just said you can't. There was one show you were supposed to come to a few weeks ago, and you canceled because you said you had to. You implied that you were going on a date. That's very different than getting engaged.
I went on a date. How do you think you get engaged? You have to go on a date first, no?
True.
So we went on a date.
But you've been on many dates even in the short time that we've been working together here. You've been on many dates.
Well, not to brag, I'm actually like a catch. So I believe that's the expression. It's like I'm like a big deal, you know.
I know.
And I was actually joking. No, I thank God I actually come from a very wonderful, great family. I actually have a sister that went to Mechala, not to like name drop. So
yeah,
it's, you know, you're
and my mother was your sister's teacher.
Yeah,
don't forget that.
That's true. So
that definitely helped with your upbringing.
Yeah, so la viejos right there. So it turns out that I was very blessed. And,
okay, great. So traditionally, every people have different customs when it comes to like shadchanis, like for people that make. So if you're giving me the credit for it, I would just like to know what's your family custom for that.
Okay, so here's the deal. So usually you give 3 months salary. Since I don't really make anything, hell, you could have 6 months salary for all I care. But at the same time, here's what we're gonna do, because I'm considered, older, like I'm
that's right.
in Queens, because I'm like 24. So to set up the shotgun, you actually get a fee right now.
I should get something, right?
What is it, like $2,000, $4,000?
I should get like $2,000 or $3,000.
There's a gemach set up for that, no?
Yeah, I think. I don't know if it's still going. There was at one point, but I can definitely reach out to them.
And not only am I older, you should get more, because I was in like the Patach program in high school. So that like makes it even harder to like.
Is she older than you by any chance?
No, she's younger. She's actually graduating BYA right now. She's in the she's 11th grade, but she's gonna finish early. I think she took college credits, so that's
fantastic.
No, she's a few years younger than me. So.
Wow, that is great news, and I'll tell you, the last time that we had you on here, actually the last time that we didn't have you on here, John bought you a gift. About 3 months ago.
He bought me a gift.
He bought you a gift. It's still here. It's been waiting for you to come back.
It?
But I think what we're going to do is, it's kind of appropriate, because now that you are engaged and you are getting married, this is actually super appropriate for you. And for any of our listeners that we talked about it on this program, what the gift is. It's here. It's in this office. And I'm going to let, even though John is not here with us, he's going to be joining us on the phone shortly. I'm going to let him present the gift to you over the phone.
I'll tell you right now, if it's a Kiddush cup or an esrog box, I'll throw it in the trash before the show is done.
No, it's actually, I think it's perfect.
It's a lulav case holder. That's what
leather,
I really
yes.
Want. A leather lulav case. Or a tallis bag. It's a tallis bag with my name on it. Was that Morse code?
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Now, this will be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what John got from Amazing Savings, and not just regular Amazing Savings, closeouts from Amazing Savings,
Indeed,
I hope that
you'll be able to ask him all about it.
Yeah, I will. So this, but seriously, Avi, when are you going to get with the program? And your parents want to have grandkids. Seriously, why are you depriving them of this world?
I gotta work a few things out. But I'm getting there. I'm getting ready.
Yeah. Well, you should do what I did. I picked her out of the catalog, and I'm like, this is the one, and it's
you sound like you make it sound easy.
It's like buying something on buying clothing on Amazon. You don't know if it's going to fit or how it's going to be, or is it junk or whatever. But Baruch Hashem, she came over, and it was.
That is wow. That is fantastic. So Mazel Tov. That's great.
Yeah, I guess I could get a Mazel Tov.
Yeah, that sounds good. So. But seriously, are you having some kind of engagement party or something?
I'm not sure if we're going to do that, but we're we were in talks now for the wedding. We were going to open it up and do like a Groupon deal, like have like Talia Steakhouse. You're able to get like dinner for two or dinner for four option, and we're going to have different packages now. And
you're gonna Groupon your wedding?
Well, for some of the tables and stuff, but I just want to say it's really a very generous, offer. Javid's willing to sponsor a beautiful sit-down kiddush for 300 of my closest friends and family. That's
maybe you can do it at the cigar lounge.
Which cigar lounge?
The one that you performed in recently. Didn't you perform in your cigar place? You're part of a club.
Oh yeah, the Friars Club. Yeah. Weddings there are a fortune.
But you're a member.
Yeah, I'm a member. It's still a fortune. Maybe I don't. Maybe Flushing Meadow Park, where we could we could get like the little grills and stuff like that, and tell them to stop playing soccer from like 12 to 3, and it would be.
Do you have a date yet for the wedding, or this is still kind of in the plans?
No date. It's I'm trying to find it. If anyone wants to set me up, though, I don't have any dates. No. Oh no! Date for the wedding? No. Okay, so is this live? No. So it turns out no, there's no there's no date yet. No. Definitely not.
Okay, well, I guess we'll stay tuned for that. I mean, that sounds really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And again, you're going to be performing live on TV next Thursday.
Yeah.
And what time is that?
It's going to be 10 o'clock live on AXS channel.
So it's 10 p.m. is when you go on?
10 p.m. It's called Gotham Comedy Live. The show starts at 10. I'll be on somewhere in between there.
Do you get, like, VIP tickets?
Yes. If anybody would like tickets, please contact the show and or look me up on the Facebook or email MikeFineComedy.com and... I'll arrange for some tickets.
Okay. I'll reserve mine now. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Are you going to be coming alone?
You can give me 2.
Okay.
You never know. Maybe you'll set me up on a date.
You think with your family's holdings, you need my help over here? Please.
Wow, this is really great news. I'm shocked. Yeah. I'm like still in shock. Like, you threw me completely. You threw me right there. Yeah, I'm completely like,
it's funny. Everyone's like surprised when you say, "Oh, yeah, you're engaged." Why are people so surprised? It's like I remember like people like oh, you're a comedian? Like, really? like really?
Yeah, you're not that funny.
Well, exactly. But you don't need to be funny to be a comedian.
That's true. Not today. Not with YouTube today.
No.
Speaking of which, again, you mentioned before, and I did mention, by the way, the day that I joined you on set, I did talk about it a little bit.
Great. Yeah.
On the show here, but I didn't know, like, how much I was able to divulge, I guess.
Not a whole hell of a lot. But,
so I didn't really. But I'm curious, are you allowed to tell us a little bit about this show that you're doing and where we might, where it's holding? And
I had a producer approach me about hosting a late night talk show. And
so like you and Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel,
stuff like
and Mike Fine.
That's Mr. Kimmel to you, yeah. So it turns out
I was on his show once, actually.
Were you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Okay,
you can't talk. But did you see on the Jimmy Kimmel show a few months ago the Kiddush Hashem that happened?
Yes, that was incredible.
Yeah, where
someone from my neighborhood, a neighbor of mine, was one of those young men. Yeah.
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 Yes, so you want to fill everybody in case they didn't...
So basically, I think, what was it, Jimmy Kimmel and his producers or whatever, they wanted to see if people would help out a... what was the guy dressed as? SpongeBob? Like a character, a SpongeBob square. Somebody was dressed up in costume as SpongeBob the cartoon. And they had him lay on the floor pretending that he fell. And they wanted to test people walking by to see if they would stop to help. And most people really just walked by or took pictures and videos, thought it was hilarious. But no one stopped to help. And then 5 or 6 young Jewish men in yarmulkes came and
pickpocket the...
Yeah, they literally came and picked the guy up. And then, of course, they did a little dance and whatever, to show that it was, kind of staged. But it was a real Kiddush Hashem to show that the people that stopped to help him were, some Jewish young men in yarmulkes. It was really nice, and one of those young men was from from our neighborhood. So Jimmy Kimmel is pretty creative, and I thought the clip was awesome. I thought it was hilarious.
So the getting back to me, because that's what it's really
really all about.
So it turns out the show's going to be like the Jimmy Kimmel show, but not as entertaining or as no, it's going to be even more entertaining and more amusing. And basically, it's hosting, it's interviewing a lot of various people you would meet on the street, and it's sort of like a speed dating, but it's like interviewing people like one after the other, and it was a lot of fun. And right now they're putting together the reel, and they're going to be pitching it to some of the networks.
Great. So can I may I request if you can give me the clip that we did for my own personal reel?
Yeah, I'm going to be getting all the rough footage, God willing, Belina there soon.
Okay,
So
great. Because I've been doing a little bit of acting recently. And I was actually on set with Robert De Niro last week. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he's filming
Bobby?
He's filming a movie about Bernie Madoff.
Oh, very cool.
Called The Wizard of Lies. So I play one of the reporters that jumps on the car while he's in there. It was pretty cool, and he was really, really cool too. I mean, he was really nice on set.
Did you have any lines?
Not in this one. I had lines in a different, like a crime reenactment,
That was very cool.
show the day before that. So I've been doing, a little bit of acting, and I actually started putting together some of my own, works for production. And we actually did a shoot today locally here in Queens for an organization that we've talked about before, Javier of Queens.
That.
Wait, you're a member.
Yeah, but still. It doesn't mean I'm proud of the work they do. What do they do? They break into cars at night and stuff, or what do they?
Yeah, they basically if you get locked out of your car, if you have a child locked in a car, or if you have a flat or dead battery or whatever it is, they are there to help you 24/6 pretty much.
Speaking of Kiddush Hashem's before, a big Chil Hashem just walked in right now.
Welcome, Blake, to the studio.
Yes,
Thank you.
Okay, could we cut his mic? So it turns out that a comedian friend of mine, he was performing upstate in the Catskills, Shabbos Nachmu, and he had to drive to Lakewood the next day to perform at 1 a.m. So after he got off stage and went out to the parking lot at 2 o'clock in the morning, he had a flat tire. He was beyond exhausted, and he was worried how he was going to be able to get to his job the next day. Long story short,
he called you and you helped him.
No, but Chaverim was there. They changed his tire. He offered to give them money. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. They wouldn't take a cent. And he posted it on Facebook and social media. He probably got close to like 1,000 likes, and
wow.
The Kiddush Hashem. It was
that's amazing. So we actually shot. Today was the first piece that I was able to co-direct, and I'm looking forward to shooting many more exciting things. But today was our first one, and we did it for Javier of Queens. It's going to be used as a way to recruit volunteers and to raise money and for the organization.
Yeah, I think ISIS did the same thing. They would use those type of. They would make videos and
media propaganda.
Yeah, is that basically what we have to look forward to?
Well, it's a little bit of an informative clip, but it's also entertaining. We made sure to throw in some humor because who cares?
So there are beheadings then. Yeah.
You were there for that part, weren't you?
No,
we're going to take a quick commercial break right now, and after that we are going to have John join us remotely on the air.
Ugh.
And Blake, of course, just joined us in the studio. We'll be right back.
For the best in quality home healthcare, combined with top-notch customer service, contact Elite Care today for all your home healthcare and medical supply needs. We accept most insurances, and our private pay is super competitive. Call Jack at Elite Care at 323-973-0385. Make the switch to Elite today.
Welcome back to Javid Radio. My name is Avi Silverstein. We're joined in the studio tonight with Mike Fine, his re-debut. Tonight he's a guest, though. And Blake just joined us in the studio, and we're going to have John joining us on the line in just a moment. And I'm very excited because I was telling Blake, I was telling Mike earlier that John, I don't know if you were here that night, but John bought him a gift a while back, which has been sitting here.
Long time ago.
Oh my gosh, is it that roll of toilet paper over there in the corner? That's looks like it's a double ply. He shouldn't have. That's
You know how generous John is.
yes, very. Yeah.
As we get John on the radio, Blake,
Do you have anything to detract from the show?
Blake has been our political correspondent following the he's been following the elections and Mr. Trump. So let's see if Blake did his homework this week.
So this week, actually, Donald Trump did the SNL, if I remember correctly.
Oh, hold on. And we're going to get John on the line. John is going to join us right now because John loves to partake in these debates as well. John, are you there with us?
Hello?
Okay, John, welcome to the show.
Avi?
Are you there?
Can you hear us? Hello?
Hello? Hi, Blake. What's going on?
Not much.
John,
You hear me?
John, we're going to have to let you go. We can't hear you.
Who is that voice? It sounds very familiar.
We have a special guest in the studio tonight.
This
No,
is
I know that voice. I can't place it, though.
he's all man, 170 pounds of pure muscle coming to you from the Javid Radio headquarters.
Oh, wait. That must be Mike Fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
The tip-off was when you said muscle.
Yeah, all muscle. Well, yeah, it certainly wasn't Blake, that's for sure. Yeah.
Welcome back, Mike. How you been?
Oh, thank you very much. Where have you been? I heard you've been on
It's a
hiatus.
miracle. For some reason, and I don't know how, the show managed to survive without you. I don't know how.
You call this surviving? Well, where have you been?
Oh, I've been on over every week, with the exception of one here or there when I had something come up. I've been here. Avi, no?
I heard you're part of like some sort of outpatient thing now. Well, how's that going?
Well, it's going okay. It's really not bad. They treat me good here. 3 meals a day, cigarettes, condoms, whatever I need.
Are you?
Of course, he has to be inappropriate.
Are you in the program in where's that? In Comac or which?
No, Cedarhurst. Cedarhurst.
Okay. What are you doing tonight? You're on call?
Oh, tonight. Okay, so I just got done with a huge fight with my wife because I decided at 43 years old that I was having a midlife crisis, even though I'm not having any sort of crisis. I'm just midlife.
Yeah.
And I decided to get myself a Chevy Camaro.
Oi.
Oh, God. That's like...
What is that not a midlife crisis? That's like the definition of a midlife crisis.
Oh,
by the way, for the record, your kids are on scholarship in
No. No. Yeah, so it just reminded me when I was 17 years old and I bought my first car, I got a Pontiac Firebird. So I got very nostalgic over the Camaro because it's basically the same car as the Firebird. So I couldn't resist. I got a good deal, and it's done.
So you got it tonight?
Tomorrow. What?
So why is your wife fighting with you over that?
Well, first of all, I'm a family of 5, and it's only 4 seats.
Yeah.
But it's a rear-wheel drive car, and rear-wheel drive
Stuck in the snow
and ice is a catastrophe.
Yeah. So what's the problem?
I think what your wife was really saying, she wants you to buy a pickup.
Yeah.
She actually likes me. That's the problem.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because I remember I had that Firebird for 10 years, and I can't tell you how many times that car spun around and did 360s on highways and side streets, and it really is bad and it really is dangerous. But
I had a couple of Mustangs. They were the same thing, rear-wheel drive.
Same thing.
They're horrible, but that's exciting about the Camaro, and it's even more exciting. Avi, is that the gift that John got for me, the Camaro? That's really sweet. It's do I have to pay like a gift tax?
Oh no! Wait a second, Avi.
Wait.
Did you give
Wait.
Mike the present for the draw?
John, wait, John. Yes, no. I wanted you to have the honor of presenting it to him on the air. But before we do that, John, did you know that Mike is engaged?
What?
Did you know that Mike is engaged?
Really?
Mike who?
Yeah, exactly.
Mike Fine?
Yes, this Mike.
John, stop playing
Okay,
dumb.
wait.
I told you this about...
What's the guy's name?
John, I told you this about a month and a half ago, so stop playing dumb.
You did not.
Yeah, I
I
did.
haven't even spoken to you in like 2 months.
John, you're at the L'chaim, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Just tell me who the lucky man is. Come on.
No, I'm just trying to make them feel really, really bad here.
Wait, did you really get engaged?
Yeah.
Oh, mazel tov. That's so nice.
Yeah. So, by the way, unfortunately, a lot of listeners are going to start tuning out now that I'm off the market. So
No, because Blake is next.
Oh my gosh.
We may have a long wait for that one.
Although
secretly behind the scenes, Mike, you should know that Avi and I were taking bets on whether it would be you or Blake that went down first in engagement.
And it was probably Blake.
Well,
I honestly,
it was probably me.
Both bet on Blake.
I actually thought it was going to be Blake first. I'm
Hold on
John.
1 second. Why is this engagement? Let's go marriage. Hold on.
John.
You mean Mr. I take a girl to Starbucks on a 14th date? Yeah, is that
John,
No,
you
it
have
did
no
not-
idea. He completely threw me off my whole show tonight when he walked in. He's like, he announces it on the air. Just like I was like, what?
Yeah,
Wow.
well, it's like why is that?
Now the
supposed
question is, why didn't he tell you any sooner?
Yeah.
Well, I wish you mazel and happiness and all great things, and I actually have an engagement gift for you in the draw in the
Okay,
studio.
so John, I'm gonna slowly take it out, and you can do your little whatever
Okay, so-
piece you want to tell him as I present it to him.
All right, so Mike, I cherish you as a friend,
Yes.
and I wanted to give you something special, but I want to give it to you conditionally on you wearing it during one of your shows that you do, one of your comedy shows.
Oh, hold on, John. Let me hold you right there. Mike is going to be performing next week on live TV Thursday night at the Gotham Comedy Club. It's going to be broadcasted on national TV.
Yeah, on AXS cable and free tickets. If,
So I don't know if he could wear
I think
this then.
This shirt might be perfect. Well, actually, this shirt is more suitable for a Jewish audience.
Right. So
But I think it's still funny either way. So with that being said, Avi, why don't you hand him the gift and let him read it out loud?
all right, and we're presenting. It's in a bag. It's in a little bag. I'm just explaining it to our audience. It's a T-shirt, and I'm gonna
And
let.
bear in mind, Mike, that only 24 of these shirts were produced by me. I have
This
one.
is
of
his
your
own
family
production.
members have
Yeah.
one. And now you have one. Very limited.
I
production.
didn't even get one.
This is exciting. I see a little swastika on like the back over here. So this is.
Chas v'shalom.
I'm gonna let you.
Stop.
All right.
I'm gonna let you open it up.
What does it say?
Oh my gosh, this is brilliant.
You like it?
Oh, this is great.
And it
I
says.
figured if anybody would appreciate that, it would be you.
And Mike, what does it say?
It says yeshiva tuitions ruin lives. Oh yeah. Oh, that's absolutely.
Now, I have to tell you, I wear mine proudly. But it's not for everyone. You have to be a certain personality to wear that. But I think during one of your performances, I think that's a great shirt.
1,000%. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, the yeshiva tuitions do ruin lives, and
I know.
it ruins marriages. It ruins a lot of things. So
And
this-
it's
Well, it's a funny slogan, but it's a serious topic.
and it's very
And,
appropriate, John,
if
for
you'd
especially
even like to
now.
incorporate something like that into your act, that would be great.
Oh, do maybe like they could have these like in Hafter, like when I don't know, like a graduation or like on when they have like the girls go away to like the hotel in
There's
Stanford.
actually there's endless possibilities of what could be done with that, and you could also make up hats and there's sweatpants. There's a million things you could do. I actually was going to create a website and sell all of the stuff, and I was going to do mugs, hats, everything,
Challah
jackets,
covers.
windbreakers.
Challah
But then I got
covers.
lazy.
Well, I think it's a very appropriate gift right now because there is a shotgun wedding coming up. So, Mike is going to be one of those yeshiva tuition. He's going to join that club soon.
yeah, I don't.
Emir Tzah Hashem.
Yeah, I don't even have kids yet, but yet I feel like I should be putting away money for like Rambam
Oh,
or
listen,
something.
it's an attention-grabbing shirt. You walk around a Jewish community in that shirt, you're going to get attention.
Oh, I love it.
It's definitely a topic.
In the summer, I
starter.
was in Sag Harbor and I was wearing a Bush Reagan T-shirt, and I got so many comments. One lady was like, "You don't belong here with that shirt," or other people were like telling me to basically get lost, and a few other people were like, "Dude, you're the man," So it was, yeah. So,
Well, if you want attention, that's the shirt to wear. I promise you.
no, of course. Well,
I've had many good times in my shirt.
where do you wear it on Central? Do you wear it on Central Avenue or?
I wear it anywhere. I don't care.
Now, just for the record, you do pay a full tuition, correct?
I am a full tuition-paying parent. Yes, 100%.
Oh, so that makes it all the more sweeter. That's
And by the way, I'm a full tuition-paying parent at 3 different yeshivas right now.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is great. You should put these on the Javid website.
Yeah,
or,
I mean we should start carrying it.
Yeah, maybe we could take Blake's jerky completely off, just erase that, scrub it clean, and replace it with this. That's a great. Oh, now next time you come in, I'll be here wearing it. This is.
Well, I want you to wear it only in good health, of course, and happiness.
Amazing.
I don't think John plans on coming in for a very long time.
Enjoy it.
So.
Enjoy.
Oh.
So, what did I miss at the beginning of the show? Anything important or the usual nonsense?
Usual nonsense. I was talking about how it was Project Misora is, how if there's three or four spots left, and if you don't go on it, your kid stands no chance of ever finding their zivug. So it's
right.
Because that's what worked for me. It's
And was Blake prepared with his political update?
So it happens to be I showed up late because we had a very big day.
Yeah, John, we were shooting all day today. We were actually shooting a short film for Javid of Queens. It's the first one that we've actually finally produced, and we finally did our filming today, and it was a very long but very draining day. So Blake had to go home and take a little nap, and of course he overslept.
I did, yeah. I did. Ooh.
And in any case, also this morning, Blake met with one of the biggest kosher caterers to talk about beef jerky. So it's coming. It's going to be hitting the markets very soon.
Yeah, that
was for John because his kids like the beef jerky. So John, you could tell your kids to sit tight. It'll be coming soon. I think we lost John.
Yeah, he's probably
John?
He's probably doing 180 and he's
here
probably,
with us.
he's probably doing 180 in his Camaro right now and he can't hear.
John, you there?
John, you there? John?
Going once.
Yeah, we lost him.
We lost him. Okay, we're gonna have to get him back. So
meanwhile, Blake can take over with your political update.
So hold on, before we get to our political update, Mike, you weren't here last week. I don't know how we got to it, but we decided we were gonna have our diet update.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, we were gonna have our diet update.
John, you're with us. John, are you there?
What?
We lost you, but you're back.
I'm back, yeah.
Okay, great. Before we go to our political update from Blake's Corner, Blake is going to... We talked about last week. You weren't with us, but go ahead, Blake. You can take this.
Oh, no, I think John was with us. John had...
I was with you.
Yeah. The idea with the dieting update every week. Do you remember
The
that?
idea with what?
The dieting update. We were going to...
Dieting? Oh, yeah. We were talking about dieting, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we were supposed to do
That
a
was when
weigh-in.
Blake said that he thought Mike was getting a little heavy.
What?
I did. I wasn't gonna lie. I mean, I saw you acting last week or something, and I was like, wow, maybe he has to come back to the Javid show.
Where did you see me acting?
I don't know.
I showed him a picture from the set.
And I was like, oh yes, when you were around Manhattan, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna come to you, but it was too far from work. I was actually gonna take an Uber to you and back,
Yeah.
but even with that, it was still too far.
Yeah, John. By the way,
but-
I think I told you, John, that Mike is going to be a big star on a TV show soon.
I think you told me he was going to be shooting a pilot or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So they shot, I think, the pilot, and basically Mike said they're just missing 2 or 3 really important components, and they need people like me and you and Blake to be on there.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm willing to help out wherever.
Yeah.
Wait, is this show going to actually be on something?
Yeah. Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully,
Hopefully
yeah.
that's the goal. Yeah.
Well, I know that's the goal, but what percentage of pilots that are shot actually make it onto TV?
0. Absolutely none.
Oh, okay.
Not even one. Not even one. It doesn't work like that.
So wait, is there any sort of role that Avi or I or Blake could play on the show?
I'm in the pilot.
Interns.
Are you really?
Yes.
Interns.
You really in that, Avi?
No, we actually cut him out.
They probably cut me out, but I was there.
We
Wait
don't
a
have
second. Is that part of these secret arrangements that you guys have been making and whispering about, like, for the last year and a half, and I always kept accusing you of leaving me out of everything, and you actually did?
No, because he actually went and cut me out of something today. This whole what was it, Chaverim?
The Chaverim shoot.
Yeah, that whole thing. It's
Okay, so wait a second. If the pilot actually gets picked up into a show,
Yes.
can you at least give me or Avi a guest appearance at some point?
yeah, I probably could, but yeah.
I mean, for a year and a half, we have you on our show. It's hard to reciprocate.
Your show. What do you mean your show? Our
This show.
Our show. Well,
Of course, that's what I mean. Our show.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe we'll see. We could talk about this. It's not. It's not
I'm
so.
trying to talk about it, but you're being very evasive.
It's not. It's not so black and white. It's complicated.
Not really.
We'll
Well, yeah, it'll be an off-the-air conversation.
Okay, fine. But if you can create, maybe you can incorporate on your show like that. Wait. Can you do that? Me and Avi will be radio hosts on your show, and part of your show can be that you go to our radio show, like you really do, to do a segment once a week.
So it could be a radio show inside of a radio show inside of a radio show.
Well, it's your
Inside of a
don't
TV
forget
show.
the TV show part.
You see,
No,
Mike,
I mean, I
John
don't know
doesn't
what
know
your
what the
show-
show is
I don't know
about,
what
so
your
it's
show is
actually
about.
funny.
It's basically like To Catch a Predator. So it's you know what? Maybe we could find something for
Okay.
maybe we could trail you to like the 5 towns in or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Assuming it's not really that, what is the show really about?
It's basically a late night talk show and with a fun little twist to it and interviewing like a lot of man on the street type stuff, and it's nice. I can't talk too much about it on
Okay.
on
But
the air.
is there any way that you can work into your show that you
Yes.
actually go to do a radio show once every so often? I mean, Avi are the host that interview you on the radio show.
Yes, in theory that could be, but it wouldn't be my show. It'd be up to the producer's discretion.
All I'm saying is maybe put that under advisement, and if that could work, Avi and I would love to have a guest role every so often.
Yes, no, that would be
Okay.
that would definitely be something to talk about.
Okay,
God
cool.
willing.
Excellent.
Yes.
Then my job is done here. I guess I can hang up.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone keeps on calling the show. Who's that, Avi?
I'm not sure. We're going to find out in just a moment.
What's with Blake's update? Are
All
we
right,
doing that, or
so
we did
Blake
that?
is going to let us know about...
Well, first of all, I want to do the dieting update. Avi, I don't know how your dieting has been, but so today actually I had a very good dieting update. I had a huge salad. I don't even know where the bowl is. I was 0 carbs, which was good. But that kind of made up for yesterday when I had a smoothie from Haagen-Dazs, which their smoothies, I don't know why their smoothies are better than others, but their smoothie was really, really good. So that wasn't a very good dieting day. And the rest of the week was whatever. So, it was whatever's. But
Are you in the middle of dieting right now?
trying. It hasn't been a good week. Overall, it was not a,
How much did you put on?
like 2 or 3 pounds maybe.
All right. You know you're not supposed to be weighing yourself every day.
I don't weigh myself every day. I weigh myself like once a year.
Are you serious?
Maybe if I'm lucky.
When was the last time you've been to the doctor?
I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday.
I haven't been to like a doctor in 9 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a single one?
No.
Are you sure your health not deteriorating or anything?
Yeah, it could be, but that.
Whatever. As long as you don't know. Don't ask, don't tell. Avi, what was your week like?
We just talked about it. You missed it. Sorry, we're not repeating it for you.
I'm talking about dieting. Well, I was not talking about.
I forgot that we started this. So I guess I'm not doing that well. Can we start over?
Why
100%. Because I had a very bad week also, like I was just telling Mike.
is there basically like a competition right now who could lose?
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. What was the plan again?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. How about we make the plan now? we visit the idea.
Okay, so let's hear the program again. Then we'll go to our political update. Good night, John. He just got disconnected. He's off the air. And let's hear what you got, Blake. What's the diet plan? And then what is our political
diet
update?
plan would be within 3 months to lose, I would say, about 10% of my weight.
So is that the goal? Do we each have to lose 10% of our weight?
You could choose your own percentage. I don't know. You have to think. I would say 10% for me would be a nice amount.
And are you helping with a plan to do this, or are we supposed to figure it out on our own?
So the first way that I'm doing it is basically a little bit of a modified Atkins diet. Where
a modified Atkins diet.
Yeah,
so
the
like an
Atkins
Atkins diet with like carbs.
With slight carbs. Atkins diet is like no
That's
carbs.
like regular diet.
No. It's basically a low carb diet. I'm talking about because like if you ever looked at something like has 1 or 2 carbs, so officially on Atkins you can't eat it, but like I'll eat it if it has like 1 or 2 carbs. So it's basically Atkins, but like, also, but if it has carbs, I won't eat a lot of it, where in regards if it doesn't have carbs, you could eat as much as you want. So that's my idea. That's my goal.
So do you follow a set plan every day? Like if I wanted to, I do need to, lose a few pounds. So is there a plan to follow, or is this just a, hey, we'll check in every week and see how it was? Like you're just throwing me to the wolves here.
What do you mean? There's a plan. You have to figure out the plan that works for you. This is my plan. You gotta just work out your plan. I don't like walking, so I have a hoverboard. So that's,
You have a hoverboard.
Yeah, I have a hoverboard.
Where did you get that from?
Amazon.
What does something like that set you back, if you don't mind me?
500.
500.
Yeah.
He's like choking on himself.
No, but it's worth everybody here. I will pass you on to our professional hoverboard rider.
If you're trying to lose weight, why would you get a hoverboard? Why don't you walk?
So until you try it, you don't know what it means to actually do it. I had a friend who drove it 2 miles from his house to basically like my house area.
Yeah.
Which is like 2 miles? 3 miles. Ooh. He went 3 miles.
How exactly is the hoverboard going to help your diet?
I just said it's not going to help, but it's so much fun. I just said like that's like a negative thing for my diet, but it's there's positives on I work out also.
Oh yeah, sounds like I work out. That's a song. Right? I work out.
So whatever, hopefully in 3 months I'll be able to fit into the shirt I'm wearing at the moment.
What prompted you to lose weight?
He's getting ready for that date that you're going to be setting him up on.
We're back onto who could get married first.
Hate to break it to you, you lost the.
No. You beat me to the engagement. Now we just got to see who gets married first.
You don't think I could close the deal before you could?
You know what? It's on.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Anyone that's willing to go out with Blake, great guy, all that stuff, But I don't think your motives will be 100% lishma. I think it's gonna be you're gonna want to like Badavka just try and win the
bet.
Yeah.
Well, we have to make a good bet out of this.
Yeah. I want all your schar in Olam Haba and Olam Hazeh.
Oh, I don't know about Olam Hazeh. I could give you the Olam Haba part.
Yeah. And I want you to take me around in the Hatzalah ambulance for a day, and even if there's a call or emergency, tough. I want you to take me around for a day.
You really don't want to go around in one of them.
And I want to blast the sirens like in Times Square.
I don't know if I could give you that. You know what? I can't give you that.
Avi can make it happen.
I'll get you the permits.
But I'll tell you, if I win, though.
Yeah, what do you want? I'll give you anything.
This is tough. First off, of course, I have to be on the TV show. Prime spot right there.
100%.
Okay.
I'll even name the TV show after you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Avi, a Blake Sturkey TV show. What do you think about that?
By the way, not for nothing. Avi's starting to be Mr. Big Shot producer. If I was producing and involved with your productions, you'd have your own show on the Food Network right now. I'm just saying.
I'm pretty sure we
Okay.
offered you.
So there's two things I must say this right now. There's two things I must say right now. Mike, I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to believe, and whatever, I don't care.
I believe.
Thank you. About.
I'm a believer.
Oh, this is funny. About. Wow.
I don't see the humor yet.
I know. Wow.
Not on air.
Not on air. Around that time,
Yes.
I was in my friend's apartment,
Yes.
and we were having a few drinks.
Yes.
And I decided then that I wanted to film something, and I needed to come up with a really good concept.
Yes.
And I came up with a great idea, and I never did it. I never acted on it.
Is this like that mystery show with people searching for chametz and like a haunted thing?
My idea was to take a camera to the streets of New York
Yeah.
and interview random people for 5 minutes, just to hear about their life.
Oh, Givaldic.
Random. Just, hey, what's up? How you
Yeah.
doing? And get 5 minutes, and everybody has something interesting to say. Even
Yes.
boring people are interesting at times.
No, not really.
Well, you can make it interesting. Everybody in this city has something to say.
With
No.
the right amount of editing and stuff, you can make it interesting.
Now, they might be crazy. It might not be good enough for TV. It might not be interesting enough to watch, but a lot of people will be interesting to watch.
I think a more interesting show would be about what Hatsola guys do in between calls.
Oh, we were talking about that today. And that was...
And the answer is smoke Marbos or Camels.
Well, yeah, that's being it nice. Okay, so anyway, I had this really crazy idea, and I discussed it with two of my friends, and never did anything about it.
Yeah.
And then you come out with a pilot with a similar type idea, a lot more
No.
elaborate, a lot cooler,
No.
but a very similar type idea.
Yeah.
But I can't be upset at you for stealing my idea because I never told you about it.
I didn't steal anything.
I know.
Yeah.
But it inspired me. I'm thinking I may go back to, what do you think of that idea?
No, I think a great show, and I'm being 100% honest, something about like a Shabbos guy, like a guy that lives in like a building like this, and people like come knock on his door like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, my blech, it's not working. It's or like, oh, the timer in my bathroom. Someone accidentally walked in and we didn't have the guards. Could you the little protector on the light switch? Could you? And you can't tell the guy to turn the light on, the Shabbos guy. So he goes in there and like he turns it on, but you have to give him like these ambiguous things like, oh, we have trouble going to the bathroom in the dark.
That's actually funny. You invite the guy into your house, and he has to guess what the issue is.
Yeah, and then it turns out and this is like the big thing. Maybe it'll go on for like 3 or 4 seasons, and then like the big 8 is that at the end the whole buildup is that his mother was really Jewish.
I love it.
Yeah, how great of a buildup is that?
That's great.
For 3 or 4 seasons.
Well, because I know, like, I heard, like, Quentin Tarantino supposedly or allegedly was doing a movie about, like, a guy they sold chametz to, and it turns out he was, like, half Jewish or something, and, it wasn't really kosher. It was all, like, the whole...
And they found out on Pesach and everything.
Yeah, and it was, like, a whole big machlokas and everything and whatever, but I think
it's a fantastic idea. I love it.
Yeah. So do you think we can make it happen? Is there...
Yeah, we have fantastic
chametz?
equipment. We have a production team. So
all we really need is a feather, wooden, like a ladle, and a candle. And a camera. That's really, or an iPhone.
We've actually got our production team actually has bought some really, really expensive top of the line equipment. So we're ready to shoot. So if you're listening right now and you have an idea, a concept, a script, something that you feel is worthy of being filmed or put to film, let us know, because we do have crews and a staff working to make this little dream of ours a reality.
Yeah.
And we can make your dream a reality too. And the second idea, and maybe Mike, you could be a part of this.
Yeah.
But the second idea is we want to have Blake do a
cooking show,
a kosher cooking web series.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great. That's about as exciting as my idea, which I had about 4 brothers that have a car cleaning business for Pesach, and they have like little vacuums and little like wipes and stuff that they'll wipe down the car like over Pesach in like a shul parking lot.
And they did a car wash and.
No, but are you really going to be doing a cooking show though?
Would I be? It is something I definitely want to do. It's something that I think has a lot of potential. I think it'll be funny. It'll be good. You know, I mean, look at the non-kosher cooking world. They got, you know, there's like 50 different shows. There's MasterChef Junior, Chopped. You know, it could go on for hours about the worst cook.
You know what would be? Oh, this would be a great show where maybe you could like partner up with maybe like Seasons or like a kosher supermarket, and like it's like a game show where someone has to find a product in this kosher supermarket that actually costs less than the same product in a non-kosher supermarket.
That's actually a pretty cute idea.
Yeah. Like you go into
Avi's
Seasons,
not paying
it's
attention
like,
at the moment.
This bottle of ketchup is $12, and you have to go into, try and find.
And we could name it the world's most Jewish shopper.
Yeah, or something like that. It's I always wanted to have like a show like about like going to like the nicest schmorgs, because they have these shows about going to like these fancy weddings or these $1 million weddings. I could care less about seeing the whole wedding and whatever. I just want to see
The
like
food to be good.
Yeah,
that's
like
all I want. I want to come
like
there
the
and
meat
eat a nice.
carver.
Yeah.
Like I would watch a show of just a guy eating like a box of cocktail franks at a schmorg.
Well, in any case, we're going to be working on this, and hopefully we'll have Blake doing this kosher cooking web series. It should be very exciting. Blake, do we have a political update this week or not? Because we're getting the sign to go that it's time to wrap.
No, but I will do double next week. I do have. I mean,
he's going to do double next week.
No. Because
don't threaten
there is
the
a lot.
listeners.
There is a lot that happened in regards to Israeli politics and American politics with Donald Trump and SNL, Israeli politics with Bibi Netanyahu. But we're gonna wrap it. We're gonna call it a wrap. And next week I will go through all that. And again.
All right, we're excited. Maybe John will be back in studio with us next week again.
Hashem. We can only hope.
All right, and Mike, if you have any other major surprises to tell us, maybe tell us now or in advance.
Oh no, nothing.
That's it, huh?
Yeah,
Just that you got engaged. That's all. All right.
That's nothing.
Just
big.
casually, like whatever.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Another day.
Yeah, nothing big. I'm beating Blake in the bet. Nothing.
All right.
big.
Well, on behalf of the Javid Radio crew, we want to wish you a hearty Mazel Tov, and we're looking forward to joining you at your wedding. I'm sure we're all invited, and of course, I'm looking forward.
Yeah, just for the chuppah.
I'm looking forward to seeing you live next week Thursday, but we'll have you here. We'll have you here on Monday.
Yes.
So tune in again next week, as usual, Monday evening from 8 to 9 p.m. www.surrealradio.com, SYREALradio.com, and that is where you can go listen to our archives, podcasts, etc. Thanks again for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions during the week, shoot us a text, 347-684-1155, or info@thejavidgroup.com. Thanks for tuning in.